Breaking news in our Sunrise Smart Start this morning. A Rochester police officer was dragged by a car during an altercation that also involved him firing his weapon and striking an involved male. This all happening just before midnight at a gas station on Rochester's east side. Now that officer and the male involved in the altercation are both in the hospital. Jatira Marsh joins us live now from the Public Safety Building with more on this. Jatira, about 48 minutes ago, we heard from the police chief on this. What can you update us with?
Amel, they shared that just before midnight, a Rochester police officer entered the gas station at 390 Culver Road and was alerted to at least one person stealing from the store. During that initial investigation, a suspect began to flee the scene at a high rate of speed in a vehicle, dragging the police officer across the parking lot. The officer began firing his handgun and striking the suspect at least once. The suspect left the scene in the vehicle and traveled on Culver towards Anderson Avenue, where police say they encountered him. The suspect, a male in his 30s, was transported to Strong Hospital, where he is currently being treated for serious injuries, but is considered to be in a stable condition, according to police. The officer has now been released from the hospital. Chief David Smith briefed the media this morning, and this is what he said.
Day after day, members of the Rochester Police Department continue to risk their lives to protect our community. Late last night, those risks once again became apparent when an officer was nearly killed after being dragged by a car. Just before midnight, an officer entered the gas station convenience store at 390 Culver Road when he was alerted to at least one person stealing from the store. During the preliminary investigation, the suspect attempted to flee the scene at a high rate of speed in a vehicle, dragging the officer across the pavement of the parking lot.
The investigation revealed surveillance video, and the police learned that the suspect vehicle was reported stolen. Live in Rochester, Jatira Marsh, News 8.
All right, Jatira, thank you. We will keep you updated on this if we have any more updates, both here on air and over on our website. That's rochesterfirst.com. In other news, a man was shot on Portland Avenue overnight. The Rochester Police Department says they discovered the 31-year-old man suffering from a gunshot wound to the lower body. This happening just after 3:30 this morning. He was transported to Strong Hospital, where he's being treated for his non-life-threatening injuries. Police say an attempted robbery had led up to the shooting. Anyone with information is asked to call 911. In other news, police in Greece are searching for a teenager who went missing from the Villa of Hope. 16-year-old Anaya Kerr was last seen walking down Dewey Avenue toward Ridge Road around 8:30 on Tuesday night. She was wearing gray jeans, gray shoes, and a Timberland jacket. Anaya has red streaks in her hair and a tattoo of feathers on her right arm. Her parents have been hanging flyers and looking for footage possibly captured by cameras at businesses in the area. Anyone with information is asked to call 911. 3 young teenagers have been arrested in connection with a string of recent car thefts and other crimes. Police say they were taken into custody Tuesday night after a stolen car crashed on Wilkins Street. A 14-year-old boy was charged in connection to a robbery on East Main Street and burglaries on Atlantic Avenue, North Goodman, and Merchants Road. A 14-year-old girl was charged with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and a 13-year-old girl was charged with the same thing, as well as criminal possession of stolen property.
This is our time that we want to really stress, especially kids are out of school this week, to stress all of the programs that are out there to help these kids, to give these kids productive things to do, whether it's the city recreation centers, whether it's the Boys and Girls Clubs, whether it's the YMCA.
Investigators are working to determine whether the thefts and the recent carjacking are linked. Again, anyone with information always asked to call 911. All right, let's check back in now with meteorologist James Gilbert for one last check of our forecast. James, things are looking good. If you're going out for a walk this morning, it should be a good morning.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people out yesterday going out for a walk, taking advantage of the mild air. It's going to be another one today. Great for a morning walk. Got to wait till a little bit less than an hour until we start to see more light. And it will be mostly cloudy, but otherwise a pretty decent day. We've got numbers climbing into the upper 50s. Today's the best of the next 3 days, but they're all mild. We've got rain showers to talk about for your New Year's Eve forecast. We'll break that down at the end of the show. Amel, back to you.
All right, James, thank you. Taking one last look at the roads this morning. Things are still looking really good out there. I'm not seeing any accidents or any reason that your morning commute should be disruptive. 390, 490, 590 are all running on time. The American Red Cross is seeking more blood donations heading into the new year. In Western New York, we're told there is an increase in need that is due to the significant winter storm, as many blood drives were canceled. Michael Tedesco with Red Cross says supply is still a concern. However, he says hospitals in our region remain stocked. The Red Cross continues to provide incentives for hopeful donors. During the month of January, anyone who gives blood is offered the chance to win 2 tickets to the Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona, with airfare and lodging included. For more information or to schedule a donation appointment, visit redcrossblood.org. After months of name-calling, threats of lawsuits, 2 vetoed maps, and disagreements within political parties, the Monroe County Legislature agreed on a new district map. Supporters call the new map a bipartisan compromise. It creates not 5, but 6 majority black districts, which has been a key issue throughout the debate. Some members who voted for the revised map cautioned it could still face legal challenges due to the way boundaries were created. Others who voted no say the map is deceptive and could actually weaken the ability for people of color to elect lawmakers of their choice. By a vote of 27-2, the map will now be presented to County Executive Adam Bello during a public hearing, which is scheduled for January 5th.
As we maybe tune into the New Year's Eve celebrations here on CBS Saturday night, it's going to be warm. There will be rain showers around, but the good news is it does look like the rain showers move out before midnight. Warm air sticks around next couple of days. We see a little bit cooler air Sunday and warm right back up by the middle of next week. Amel, do you like fireworks?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like how my pets react. Makes me a little sad, but otherwise they're fun to look at, right?
Yeah, I love it too. The lights, the colors, the sounds. We'll be having it this weekend.
Yeah, all excited for it. James, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update is coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is next. Have a great weekend, everybody, and Happy New Year.
See you next year.
News 8 wherever you are, on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.